Now, as a cow, I don't normally pay attention to things going on around me unless there is grass in the vicinity or it is milking time, so I can get milked silly up in the hizzy. And yes, I barely get to move because my owner won't let me out of his cage unless he's really drunk and he thinks it's gonna be easy and picking that night. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes, but I've gotten used to it. But speaking of taking it from behind, it was PS4's Gamescom press conference was today. I'm not gonna go over to that in this video because was alright. I'm gonna go over Xbox conference and what I thought about the games and about a couple of highlights about each. And first up, we're gonna start with the big news and go down the list. Tomb Raider is an exclusive. I don't know how long. Probably exclusive for Microsoft normally means to get the most money out of the game that they're paying buku bucks for. Going to be just like Rise. It's going to go Xbox first, probably then PC, I'm assuming. And I don't think it's going to come to PS4, but I don't know. That's just my speculation. I really doubt it, but it's very possible depending on how sales go. But it seems like maybe Microsoft's going to step in as publisher, possibly, or like co-publish. I don't know. I think they're going to... I think they put out the right amount of money that it wouldn't matter if they were on PS4 or PS3. Like it was only $5 million between them. I think they might have put up $10 million, enough to cover a lot of the expense, like the majority of the expenses, or all their money back. They would have made it for those platforms. So I think they're gonna go for it, balls deep in that Lara Croft. I haven't played the definitive edition of the last Tomb Raider game, but I'm definitely gonna pick it up now and start my journey and see what it's all about. I was surprised I looked up the game today and it has a multiplayer mode I never even heard of. I'm gonna definitely check that out. It's like a 4-player 2-on-2 kind of intense combat shit. I think that would be real good to play with me and a buddy, or in my case I would just play with my hand because it's my only friend. Speaking of playing alone, they showed Call of Duty Advanced Warfare single player a little bit more. I was kind of interested. I know they always do the action blockbuster kind of cinematic crap all the time. Always. It's always what they show off. But it was really well done. Like, it was really showing off what the console could do. It was pretty crazy what was going on, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it was kind of like an interactive movie, but all the interactive parts seemed like they were just as much action as in the cinematics, so it really immersed you in the experience. It didn't feel like they were cut out. It felt like it was all one thing. All the cinematics felt like the in-game, because graphically wise, it seemed like the cut scenes are all going to be in-engine or in-game, whatever. And then it's really seamless and really fits together, and the destruction just was crazy. I mean, and the explosions, everything about it. Oh man, it looks pretty awesome. Single player wise, I'm still not set on the multiplayer, but we'll see. As soon as they add rabbit cats or robot dogs with tentacle born screens on their head, that would be awesome. Playing Bible Black English dub, collector's edition, my favorite. Next up, the Halos. Everything Halo. Halo TV, it looks better than Halo Waypoint, so whatever. It's free, I'm down. Halo 5 beta showed off some models, some levels. They said there are going to be 7 maps in the beta. Insider information that I read online says that there'll be 2 forgeable maps, and they're doing like an arena 4-on-4 with like everyone's the same. I guess they're trying to do like a MLG kind of sport casting, MLG sports stuff. I guess they really want to make Call of Duty the Call of Duty Halo-ish kind of thing. I think they're just showing off how they're really committed to the arena shooter, and there's obviously going to be a lot more, and I think that's really cool. 3 weeks of a beta, and it's going to be far enough in advance that the real game will be able to benefit from it. And plus 7 maps, that's a lot. And I don't know about game modes. I think maybe it's just 1, but still, if there's some Forge in there, then it'll be a good beta. All will be had. Master Chief Collection, they showed single player online map remade, Sanctuary. All looks good. Obviously, that there's nothing really much to be said about the collection except God. Oh. Yeah, if you have any interest in anything, you should get it, because you get the beta of the show, and you get, oh my god, just everything. Your whole life's gonna be gone. Ba bing, bada boo. Then there was a bunch of stuff that didn't really interest me. It wasn't really the kind of game types I was in, or kind of games I was into. You know, indies or FIFA stuff was kind of boring me. Forza, I'm not into racing really, or car stuff. Sunset Overdrive, I thought the trailer was rather underwhelming. It was supposed to be funny and creative. There's like one part that kind of made me laugh when the robot was like, engage, cover up, or whatever, and started shooting people. But yeah, it really just kind of showed backstory and new character types you're going to be fighting against robots. And yeah. Let's see. Smite coming to Xbox. That looks really cool. All my friends on Steam and on the PC, which I play on from time to time, are really into Smite, and I just never really got into it. I played it once in a while, and it was alright. But I really think the third person, it has to be direct hit. With attacks for the most part, like it's really about precision. Would be great on the controller pad vibrator that I pleasure myself with at times. Space Engineers was the other indie game that was really interesting. Both these are PC games, but you just build space stations, defend against it. It looks really cool. I don't know if I haven't looked into it. I'm gonna look into it, but see if you can build with your friends. That would be a really cool feature. It would be, in my opinion, better than Minecraft, because I hate how childish and I just don't like Minecraft. Like the structure and stuff just feels so childish to me, and it just feels so like a 3-year-old drew it, you know. Okay, actually I just looked it up, and it's 16 players, dedicated servers, and there's co-op, adversarial, there's tons of stuff. People are complaining, like there's so much complaints on the Steam page about you're sellouts, you guys are ruining the game, even though they definitely submitted their game to ID at Xbox, and ID at Xbox doesn't allow multi-plat releases, and you need to like have your game exclusive for a certain amount of time. Maybe Xbox gave them a little bit of money extra, but still, it's an early access game on Steam, so obviously they need the money, and obviously it's a good thing for everyone, and they think that the Xbox can't run this game properly or something, even though it doesn't. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of demanding stuff, but it's not like the craziest big undertaking from the Xbox. I'm sure there's much more games that are more demanding than this, and Xbox has dedicated service, so it'll go great with this game, and I think it's going to be a wonderful time for all. I really wish Xbox was into crossplay, but maybe some other time, because they Happy Wars was just announced as the first crossplay between Xbox and Xbox One, or Xbox 360 and the One, so maybe we get some PC crossplay down the line. We'll see. I'm glad they're saving those bigger IPs that they just announced at E3 for a later date to show off when they actually have some real gameplay. I know people are pushing them to show off all those games, but I'd rather have them shown in gameplay when they're in a better state. They showed Quantum Break, and that looked really good, promising, but I don't know. I'm still not sold, but still looked really good graphically. Yeah, so that being said, I wish they had shown The Division at this conference. I know they're going to show it during the week, but it's going to be it would have really shown the power of the Xbox if they showed The Division played on the Xbox in real time at the conference. But I know Ubisoft wants to show it off later, I guess, in the week by itself. So that's cool to have it spread out in the week, so you get some new Xbox news during the week instead of just during the conference. So that should be cool. Look forward to that. Tokyo Game Show, September 14th or something, second week of September. Summer's like turning into like the real gaming news month, man. It's a really good time for gamers during the summer. There's 3 conferences now that are all solid. Like Microsoft's going to be at them always. It seems they have a serious presence on all these. All right, that's the end of my video. Short little recap of all the Gamescom, and remember, Malcolm silly, and maybe play with the willy if they got the bug, and maybe if they get drunk, then you might get down to fuck. I'm giving the Microsoft conference an A and a BJ later.